The unseasonably warm winter is leading to less use of rock salt on the roads. I spoke with Minnesota leaders about what that means for the budget and the planet.
This is the front plow.
Bleak forecasts lead to relatively clear roads.
This year of not having that, it has been very different.
Much different from last year's historic winter.
Winter snow and ice removal is definitely an art form.
And a unique-looking winter for the Plymouth Public Works Department.
We're finding other work for them to do, so we actually this year we swept in January for the first time. I don't think historically we've ever done street sweeping in January.
Public Works Operations Manager Abbie Browen says Plymouth usually uses 2,000 tons of salt in a year. So far this winter, they've only used 370 tons.
It's so unpredictable on what could happen in any snow season. None of us have that crystal ball to know.
A break from the salt is also a break for the environment. Plymouth uses a number of methods to keep salt use down in regular years, including temperature controls for different types of salt and preventative brining.
This is the brine facility at the City of Plymouth. So this is where we actually mix salt with water in order to make the brines that we use on our roadways for anti-icing techniques.
Many truck drivers are trained in smart salting practices.
So we need to really reduce the amount we're using today.
Brooke Asselson works with MPCA. She says the chloride in rock salt is toxic to fish and insects in wetlands, and the chemical sticks around.
We say about 1 teaspoon of salt in a 5-gallon bucket of water is the level at which it starts to cause problems.
Problems such as chloride impairment in Brooklyn Center's Shingle Creek. The warmer weather gives Minnesota roads a break from salt, but researchers are still seeking long-term solutions.
Then if it's followed by a winter where we put a fair amount of salt down again, that's not enough time for our water resources to recover.
In the long term, icy or not, Asselson and the city agree it's important to strike the balance between clear roads and waterways.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.